Thank you so much for listening and subscribing to the Coins and Connections podcast. Don't forget to leave a review and join the conversation over on Facebook and Instagram using the hashtag Coins and Connections. Follow me on Instagram and Facebook at Cinquanta Cox-Smith and at Coins and Connections. You can shop all merch at www.coinsandconnections.com. I love you more than I love this podcast. Peace. Hey guys, welcome back to the Coins and Connections podcast, episode 170. Today, I want to talk about my merch by Amazon journey. There's like a lot of things that I did not record, but it's similar to my KDP journey. Let's start from there and then I'll fill in the blanks because I don't have a lot of information, but it's really important for me to just share what I went through on my Merch by Amazon journey. I initially signed up for Merch by Amazon in 2017. This was like me seeing someone say, oh, you should sell on Amazon. And I'm like, I signed up. That account sat for over a year. I didn't really start uploading on Merch by Amazon until October of 2018. I'm not sure if it was exactly October, but I know it was the latter part of 2018, not way after, but a little bit after my KDP journey started with the journal. In October of 2018 is when I made $54. Initially, you're on tier 10 and you can only upload one style, one product a day. I bought myself out of tier 10 by buying 3 of my shirts. One of my shirts was like, I don't feel like writing today. It was the Awesome Wife, Awesome Husband shirt. And then I think I did a few different stuff. After I bought myself out of tier 10, by the time I was in tier 25, I started uploading the journals from the niche that the journals were selling in. I translated that to shirts. Not all of the designs were the same. There were definitely differences. It was definitely trial and error. Early on, I did get a lot of rejections, just not knowing what was off limits, really. You can read and all of that, but again, there was not as much information and rules of how to go about uploading on merch as there is now. I was really figuring it out as I went along. Tier 50 came, no issues. I started up tiering. I tiered up a little faster after that. After I found my winning niches again, I went into a niche that didn't have a lot of shirts and things, or the pop sockets, or the bags, or the pillows, and all of that stuff there wasn't a lot of this on from that niche. It translated well. I created new designs. And by November 2018, which is like the next month, I had made tier 100. And then also in November of 2018, I had made $500 from my Merch by Amazon. So yeah, my work check was 4 times less than what my Amazon payouts was, especially in December of 2018. I had a part-time job. I was doing it every day and then coming home, teaching in my Facebook group, and then also doing consults as well as creating and uploading. There was a lot going on. December 2018, I think I made about $300, but I also made it out of tier 100 and I made the tier 500 by the end of 2018. Now, I had only been consistent for 3 months and I made it to tier 500. January 2021, we're skipping because throughout that time, let me see, July, in between 2018, 2019, 2020, the pandemic, I was consistently making money, but I kept my head down with this. I was doing different designs, using different product types. I was uploading for myself as far as like my brand stuff on Amazon as well. I did reach tier 1000 and that was the last tier that I believe I tiered up to. Along that lines, so many things changed with merch. I did start to make more money. Through the pandemic, everything was good. For a while, I would say around 2019, 2020-ish, I had a pretty good amount of shirts that sold every month that I didn't have to really pay attention to merch anymore. Every now and then I would upload a new design, but everything was selling really well. I stopped uploading because my products were doing well and I was making money. January 2021, I made $1,200. And that was one of my biggest check. Like I had gotten past the 500. I had gotten to like maybe 700 but like making $1,200 in 1 month for merch was amazing for me. And then followed that up April 2021. I had sold over 400 products on Amazon merch and I made $2,500. My last and biggest check, which is crazy. Why y'all ain't closed my account on one of those lower months? Like, why on the big check? But I can't remember exactly when my account closed. I'm trying to look through my phone because I have a merch by Amazon thing. It was still open in May, so in May I got that check. I can't remember when they closed it though. Yeah, August of 2021, my merch account was closed. I did get that $2,500 check, but I'm sure I was pretty much still making good money up until then with my merch stuff. I guarantee even after that. I never really brand the niche where I made the niche and I made like Valentine's Day shirts or Halloween shirts. I really didn't do too much of that. Now on Etsy, I have been trying that out, but pretty much there's nothing for me to really teach about merch because even though I made money, it was really legit. I was reaping the benefits of what I did from 2018 and 2019. I started early and then I started to reap the benefits later on. Only thing that I would really go back and do is make sure I had my design, especially the best selling designs, uploaded on all of the newer products and things like that. And then they opened up to the different countries. And I think that's what really my account away, because I got a lot of rejections when they started to upload them in different like countries and stuff like that. That was, my account took a big hit for that. But other than that, I enjoy merch for what it was. It taught me a lot about what sells, designs, looking at your report, and what type of people you need to sell to. It just made me smarter in the way that I move on Etsy or any other platforms. Just because I always feel like, hey, if I can sell on Amazon, I can sell anywhere because they have millions, billions of customers every day. And if these customers chose my design product and became repeat customers or bought them in bulk or bought 2 or 3 of those items at the same time, I know what I'm capable of and I know I can duplicate my success anywhere, which I have. Just do it. Don't wait till it's perfect, because best believe some of those designs should not have sold, but they did. I try not to be as hard on myself now as I used to be. And I think that was my biggest takeaway from creating, uploading, and learning more about Amazon merch. I hope you guys enjoyed this quick review of my merch by Amazon journey, and until next time. Welcome back to the Coins and Connections podcast, where we explore all things books, business, and bullshit. My favorite bees. I'm your host, the fairy coin mother, Cinquanta Cox-Smith of www.cinquantacoxsmith.com. Now let's get into today's episode.